Every moment holds the promise of transformation, a chance to seize control of your life and shape your destiny with deliberate, focused action. Time, a resource more precious than gold, slips away with each passing second, yet it remains entirely within your power to reclaim. Every day you awaken, you are presented with a blank slate, an invitation to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary by deciding how to use your time wisely. The future is not a mysterious force that happens to you. It is the result of the choices you make, a masterpiece painted stroke by stroke with the colors of discipline, determination, and vision. When you reclaim your time, you reclaim your potential. Every tick of the clock serves as a quiet reminder that your life is constantly unfolding. And with each decision, no matter how small, you lay the groundwork for a future that reflects your deepest aspirations. Imagine a day in which every action aligns with your highest goals, where distractions fade into the background and your focus becomes the driving force behind remarkable progress. In those deliberate, intentional moments, you discover the power to overcome procrastination, break free from the confines of hesitation, and build a life defined by purpose and clarity. Think about it. Every second spent lost in distractions is a second not invested in your dreams. Yet by choosing to prioritize and protect your time, you forge a foundation for enduring achievement, a foundation that not only supports your ambitions, but propels you forward with unstoppable momentum. A foundation that not only supports your ambitions, but propels you forward with unstoppable momentum. True success is forged by those who take ownership of their time, who see every minute as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to create the future they desire. With each new day comes the potential to reshape your destiny, building a legacy of resilience, purpose, and transformative growth. Embrace each morning as an invitation to reclaim your life, and recognize that the choices made in these precious early hours become the building blocks of a future filled with promise and possibility. Every moment that slips by without intention is a silent surrender of your potential. Time is the currency of life, and each tick of the clock is an invitation to invest in the future you envision. In the early hours when the world is still hushed and your thoughts are undisturbed, there exists an opportunity to reclaim what has long been taken for granted, the power to direct your day with deliberate choice. Every morning as you awaken to the quiet promise of a new day, you stand at the threshold of possibility. It is in these moments, when distractions have yet to intrude, that you can set your priorities straight and determine what truly matters. Picture yourself in a room bathed in the soft glow of dawn, with nothing but the gentle rhythm of your own breathing and the certainty of a fresh start. This is your time to organize your thoughts, reflect on your ambitions, and choose the actions that will construct the life you desire. Discipline in managing your time is not about counting every minute or succumbing to an endless list of tasks. It is about honoring the value of your moments. When you commit to using each segment of your day purposefully, you acknowledge that even the smallest interval can be transformed into a stepping stone toward success. Visualize your day as a vast canvas. Every decision you make, every focused hour, every moment of quiet reflection is a deliberate brushstroke that contributes to a masterpiece uniquely your own. There is an inherent power in choosing to protect your focus. Each time you say no to the trivial and yes to what enriches your life, you fortify your resolve and strengthen the foundation of your future. The act of setting boundaries, whether it's allocating uninterrupted time for deep work or silencing the persistent hum of distractions, becomes a testament to your commitment. It is through these simple, consistent decisions that you assert control over your destiny, transforming wasted minutes into valuable investments of energy and purpose. Imagine the cumulative effect of reclaiming your time every day. With each disciplined decision, you chip away at the barriers that once held you back. In the quiet solitude of the morning, you review your goals and refine your vision, aligning your daily actions with the broader dream of the life you wish to create. This practice is not a fleeting trend, but a timeless principle, a reminder that the future is built on the consistent, intentional use of the present. The habit of reclaiming your time begins with awareness. Notice the small diversions that quietly erode your focus, the extra minutes spent in hesitation, the unnoticed glance at the clock, the seemingly harmless interruptions that accumulate into a drain on your energy. By becoming vigilant of these moments, you empower yourself to make a conscious choice, to redirect your attention to what is essential, to honor the promise of each new day with purposeful action. It is in the simple act of prioritizing your day that you claim your rightful place as the architect of your destiny. When you decide, with unwavering resolve, to dedicate a portion of your morning to planning and reflection, you set a tone of intentionality that reverberates through every hour that follows. This is the moment when you choose to invest in yourself, to cultivate the habits that will shape your future, and to affirm that your time is sacred, a resource not to be squandered, but to be cherished and utilized in building the life you deserve. Every deliberate action in these quiet moments reinforces your self-respect and redefines your relationship with time. With each passing day, as you embrace the discipline of reclaiming your time, you cultivate an inner strength that becomes the bedrock of all your achievements. In that space, free from the clamor of external demands, you learn that the true measure of success is not found in the abundance of activities, but in the quality and intention behind each choice you make. Time, when reclaimed with focus and intention, transforms into the most powerful resource you possess. Every moment carries the potential to reshape your destiny, to carve out a future defined not by lost hours or wasted opportunities, but by deliberate, meaningful actions. The art of managing your time is about more than simply keeping a schedule. It is about forging a mindset that values every tick of the clock, knowing that each second is a building block for the life you are determined to create. By lost hours or wasted opportunities, but by deliberate, meaningful actions. The art of managing your time is about more than simply keeping a schedule. It is about forging a mindset that values every tick of the clock, knowing that each second is a building block for the life you are determined to create. Imagine each day as a blank canvas, a day that unfolds with endless possibilities. When you commit to honoring every moment, you cultivate a sense of urgency and clarity. You learn that time is not your enemy, but your greatest ally, if only you harness its power. It begins with understanding that the habits you adopt, the routines you establish, and the choices you make with your time have a compounding effect, much like the slow, steady drip that eventually wears down rock. In this pursuit, self-discipline becomes paramount. It is the gentle yet persistent reminder that every distraction you overcome, every instance in which you choose focus over indulgence, adds a precious deposit to your future success. Consider the quiet moments in the early hours or the determined intervals carved out in a busy day. These are not merely fragments of time. They are deliberate investments in your personal growth and achievement. Every decision to turn off the noise of trivial tasks, every conscious act of prioritizing what truly matters, is a declaration that you are the master of your schedule. You decide that the demands of others or the siren call of instant gratification will not derail your vision. Instead, you establish boundaries that protect your energy and safeguard the sanctity of your time. There is a profound power in the simple act of saying no, a power that, when embraced, liberates you to say yes to your true priorities. This clarity of purpose instills a calm resolve. It teaches you that every moment dedicated to your passion, every minute spent cultivating your skills and deepening your understanding, lays the groundwork for a future that is not left to chance. Picture yourself at the end of the day, not burdened by the weight of unfinished tasks, but enriched by the satisfaction of knowing that you have steered your time with unwavering determination. In these moments, the accumulation of consistent, focused effort is felt as a quiet triumph, a steady, continuous journey toward a life that reflects your highest aspirations. When you begin to reclaim your time, you start to see the world differently. The clutter of unimportant tasks gives way to a sense of purpose and control. Every minute you choose to invest in your growth is a minute that builds your future, shaping the person you become and the legacy you leave. The simple act of scheduling your priorities, whether by jotting down a few key tasks on a notepad in the morning or by pausing to reflect on what truly deserves your attention, reminds you that time is a sacred trust, not a commodity to be squandered. In those moments of quiet reflection, you discover that your day can be a harmonious balance between productivity and peace. You learn that setting aside even a brief period for deep focus can ignite a cascade of achievements, each one reinforcing your belief that the future is yours to design. The journey of reclaiming your time is about recognizing that every distraction overcome is a victory, and every small intentional act is a step closer to the realization of your dreams. It calls upon you to embrace the challenge of resisting the lure of busyness and to instead pursue activities that enrich your mind, body, and spirit. And when you do, you uncover a profound truth. The more you guard your time, the more you honor your potential, and the more you create space for opportunities that align with your vision for the future. You begin to understand that time management is not merely a practical skill, it is a philosophy of life, a commitment to living each day as if it were a priceless gift, one that must be unwrapped with intention, gratitude, and unwavering focus. This perspective is not born overnight. It is cultivated gradually through daily habits, self-discipline, and the conscious decision to prioritize what truly matters above all else. Each small victory in managing your time fuels your resolve, lighting the way toward a future where your actions are in perfect harmony with your ambitions. And every moment serves as a stepping stone to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Every moment that slips away without intention is a piece of your future, lost to the relentless tide of time. Consider the power of conscious focus and the determination to direct your energy toward what truly matters. With each passing hour, you have the opportunity to shape your destiny through deliberate actions and mindful choices. When you commit to living each minute with awareness, you begin to notice that the distractions and trivialities that once consumed your day start to fade away, replaced by a steady pursuit of your true purpose. In this space of clarity, you recognize that reclaiming your time is not merely a habit, but a transformation of the way you perceive life itself. Imagine the satisfaction that comes from watching each task align with your goals, each decision reinforcing the values you hold dear, and every small victory building a foundation for lasting success. You learn that the discipline of focus is not about eliminating challenges, but about harnessing them to propel you forward. The process begins with a commitment to prioritize what is essential, discarding the noise that so often drowns out your inner voice. A mind unburdened by trivial concerns is free to engage in creative thinking, problem solving, and the pursuit of excellence. When you free yourself from the chains of distraction, you discover a wellspring of productivity and inner peace that fuels both your personal and professional growth. The journey toward reclaiming your time is a gradual evolution, marked by small, consistent steps that lead to significant change over time. Picture a craftsman meticulously carving a masterpiece from raw wood. Each deliberate stroke shapes the material into a work of art, much like each focused moment sculpts the future you desire. It is through these intentional actions that you forge a resilient mindset, a mindset that sees obstacles as opportunities and setbacks as valuable lessons. When you dedicate yourself to the art of focus, you begin to filter out the superfluous activities that once scattered your attention, replacing them with pursuits that resonate with your deepest ambitions. Consider the quiet determination that arises when you set aside time each day to reflect on your priorities, to review your progress, and to recalibrate your actions accordingly. This discipline is not an innate trait, but a skill honed over time through consistent practice and unwavering commitment. Imagine the liberation that comes when you take control of your environment and consciously eliminate distractions. The persistent urge to check the clock for trivial updates, the constant barrage of unimportant interruptions, and the minor tasks that once derailed your focus all gradually lose their power. Instead, you create a sanctuary for your mind, a space where you can engage deeply with the work that propels you toward your goals. This transformation is not about rigid control or perfection. It is about creating a rhythm that aligns your daily activities with your long-term vision. With each mindful decision, you carve out more time for what truly matters. Your days become filled with moments of clarity, punctuated by bursts of creative energy and purposeful action. The realization dawns that your future is not predetermined by circumstances, but is shaped by the consistent, disciplined choices you make with every passing second. Focus transforms your life in subtle yet profound ways. It turns the mundane into the meaningful, the repetitive into the remarkable. When you commit to a life of intentional focus, you begin to see patterns in your behavior that either hinder or enhance your progress. Through self-awareness, you identify moments when your attention drifts and develop strategies to bring it back to the task at hand. The art of focus is not an external imposition, but an inner revolution, a shift in perspective that empowers you to choose what deserves your energy. Every instance of renewed concentration, every time you steer away from distractions and back to your priorities, reinforces your belief in your ability to shape your own destiny. In these moments, the true measure of success reveals itself in your capacity to direct your attention with unwavering determination. Harnessing the power of focus requires deliberate action and a steadfast commitment to your vision. It begins by setting clear, measurable goals that serve as a beacon guiding your daily actions. When you know exactly what you're working toward, every decision and every distraction becomes weighed against the importance of your objectives. This clarity creates a mental framework that supports your journey, transforming ordinary tasks into stepping stones toward a brighter future. Embrace a schedule that honors your need for concentrated work, allowing space for reflection and creative thought. In this structured flow, you are not merely managing your time, you are reclaiming it, turning the chaotic rhythms of daily life into a symphony of purposeful action. The pursuit of focus is a continuous, evolving practice that invites you to explore new techniques and refine your approach. It involves learning to say no to the trivial, setting boundaries that protect your time, and cultivating a mindset that values depth over breadth in your daily engagements. As you persist in this practice, you begin to witness a remarkable shift in how you interact with the world. Your relationships, your work, and your personal growth all flourish when you dedicate yourself to the art of focus. This disciplined approach transforms the way you experience each day, revealing that every moment reclaimed is a step closer to a future crafted by your own hands. A future where your potential is fully realized and your time is invested in what truly matters. The journey is challenging, yet each disciplined moment builds resilience, fortifies your inner strength, and paves the way for lasting success. Every small victory in managing your time fuels your resolve, lighting the way toward a future where your actions are in perfect harmony with your ambitions, and every second is a stepping stone to a life of success. Every day you decide to reclaim your time, you affirm your power to shape a future that reflects your highest aspirations. The practice of intentional living begins with an honest assessment of your current habits, your routines, and the choices that have defined your past. Every moment, every decision, every habit is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. And when you learn to manage your time with discipline and clarity, you begin to create a masterpiece uniquely your own. Imagine a life where you are not at the mercy of circumstances, where your day is not dictated by distractions or endless interruptions, but is instead governed by deliberate, purposeful action. The key to this transformation lies in establishing a personal system that honors both your goals and your innate potential. When you invest time in understanding the true value of each minute, you come to realize that every second offers an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to move closer to the future you envision. The journey to reclaim your time starts with recognizing that your schedule is not an enemy, but a resource, a finite asset that, when managed wisely, becomes the foundation of all your achievements. By carefully evaluating your daily commitments, you can begin to filter out the trivial, the non-essential, and the time-wasting habits that erode your potential. Instead, you choose to allocate your precious hours to activities that not only bring you closer to your objectives, but also enrich your mind and spirit. Taking this step is not merely about filling your day with tasks. It is about curating a lifestyle that mirrors the principles of self-respect and purposeful action. You start by acknowledging that every moment you spend in thoughtful reflection, every instance of focused work, and every period dedicated to personal development is an investment in the future you desire. When you embrace this mindset, you transform the mundane into the meaningful and the routine into a ritual of empowerment. Consider the possibility that your greatest asset is not the hours themselves, but the quality with which you use them. The discipline to design your day with clear intentions is a testament to your commitment to excellence. It is in the quiet moments of reflection that you set your priorities straight. And it is through consistent, deliberate effort that you build the momentum required to overcome the inertia of old habits. In this way, every day becomes a building block, each choice a deliberate step toward a future that is as rich and fulfilling as you dare to imagine. A robust personal system is the cornerstone of reclaiming your time. When you commit to designing a daily routine that aligns with your values and long-term goals, you create an environment that nurtures productivity and minimizes wasted energy. Begin by setting clear boundaries around your activities, distinguishing between what is essential and what is merely a distraction. Every action, from the way you structure your morning rituals to the discipline with which you schedule focused work periods, plays a role in shaping your destiny. Establishing such a system means being honest with yourself about your current practices. Reflect on the moments when you feel most energized and the times when distractions creep in unbidden. This awareness allows you to make strategic adjustments, reserving your peak hours for the tasks that demand creativity and deep thought, and setting aside periods for routine administrative work when your energy is naturally lower. By tailoring your schedule to your natural rhythms, you create a harmonious balance that boosts efficiency and fosters a sense of control over your day. The art of reclaiming your time also requires the courage to say no. Every commitment you accept is a decision that shapes your future. And each time you decline an invitation or defer a non-essential task, you safeguard your energy for what truly matters. It is not about isolation or arrogance. It is about cultivating a keen sense of purpose that directs your actions. When you learn to decline politely but firmly, you send a clear message to yourself and to the world. Your time is valuable, and you are committed to using it wisely. Over time, this disciplined approach to managing your day builds an internal momentum that propels you forward, even when external circumstances are less than ideal. When you consistently prioritize what aligns with your vision, you create a reservoir of inner strength that makes it easier to navigate challenges and resist the pull of unproductive habits. Each small victory, a completed task, a moment of deep concentration, an instance where you successfully deflected a distraction, reinforces your belief in your ability to shape your destiny. Envision the effect of this transformation. Your days become a series of intentional focus moments, each one contributing to a larger, more coherent picture of your future. The discipline to manage your time is not a magic formula, but a cultivated skill, honed through consistency, reflection, and the relentless pursuit of clarity. With every structured day, you reclaim a piece of your life that might otherwise slip away unnoticed, turning time from an adversary into an ally in the creation of your future. Every minute reclaimed is a testament to your commitment, a silent promise that you will not allow the trivialities of everyday life to derail your progress. As you refine your personal systems, you begin to see the ripple effect. Improved relationships, enhanced creativity, and a deeper sense of fulfillment emerge as natural byproducts of disciplined action. In this new paradigm, time is not a relentless enemy, but a trusted companion. Each second a chance to move closer to the future you have always envisioned. Each hour a canvas upon which you paint the life you desire. Your dedication to reclaiming your time transforms every aspect of your life. With each deliberate choice, you cultivate a habit of proactive living that empowers you to steer your journey with clarity and purpose. The process may be gradual, but with perseverance, you build an unstoppable momentum that carries you through even the most challenging days. In reclaiming your time, you reclaim your power, turning the chaos of the present into a carefully crafted future where your potential is fully realized. Time, when managed with unyielding purpose, becomes the scaffold upon which you construct the masterpiece of your future. Every moment is a choice, a deliberate decision that defines your trajectory and shapes your destiny. When you commit to a system of disciplined self-management, you begin to see that your daily routines are not mere habits, but the very currency of progress. There is a power in being fully present with each tick of the clock, in choosing to honor every minute as an investment in a brighter tomorrow. Imagine the possibility of a day where every scheduled task, every moment of quiet reflection, and every burst of focused energy aligns perfectly with your deepest aspirations. In this state, you are not a slave to distractions or a victim of circumstance. You are the master of your time, the architect of your life. When you plan your day with deliberate care, setting aside moments for work, reflection, and rejuvenation, you create a framework that not only propels you toward your goals, but also nurtures your spirit. A robust system for reclaiming your time begins with rigorous self-honesty. Reflect on how you currently allocate your hours, which activities enrich your mind and contribute to your growth, and which merely distract you from your purpose. This critical self-assessment is the cornerstone of transformation. You come to realize that time wasted on trivialities, on unimportant diversions, is not just lost. It is an opportunity squandered, a brick missing from the foundation of your future success. The process involves setting clear priorities and establishing boundaries that safeguard your focus. There is a profound liberation in recognizing that you have the right to decline commitments that do not serve your higher purpose. Each time you say no to unnecessary obligations, you are affirming your right to direct your energy where it matters most. This disciplined practice is not about isolation or arrogance. It is about cultivating a sense of self-worth that honors the value of your time. When you protect your schedule, you create a space where the essential tasks can flourish and drive you forward. Consider the transformative effect of structuring your day around your natural rhythms. There are moments when your energy peaks, a time when your mind is sharp and your creativity is unbridled. Aligning your most important work with these periods is akin to planting seeds in fertile soil. The results, though not always immediate, will grow steadily over time. When you design your daily routine with such intentionality, you not only boost your productivity, but also build an inner reservoir of confidence and purpose. There is an art to balancing structured activity with spontaneous creativity. While a well-organized schedule is crucial, leaving pockets of time unassigned is equally valuable. These intervals become opportunities for unexpected insights and rejuvenation. In those moments of unplanned reflection, you may stumble upon a fresh perspective or a solution to a challenge that had previously eluded you. Such serendipity is the reward of a life lived in deliberate balance, where structure provides stability and flexibility fosters innovation. Every decision to manage your time effectively is a declaration of self-respect. It is a recognition that your future is too precious to be left to chance. When you replace procrastination with purpose and idle moments with intentional action, you begin to see the cumulative effect of your choices. The discipline required to maintain such a system is not instantaneous. It is honed over days, weeks, and months of consistent effort. Yet, with each passing day, you build a momentum that carries you closer to the future you have always envisioned. And idle moments with intentional action, you begin to see the cumulative effect of your choices. The discipline required to maintain such a system is not instantaneous. It is honed over days, weeks, and months of consistent effort. Yet, with each passing day, you build a momentum that carries you closer to the future you have always envisioned. The power of reclaiming your time lies in the freedom it grants you. With control over your schedule, you become less reactive to the chaos of the external world and more attuned to your inner calling. This state of autonomy is both empowering and transformative. It allows you to focus on what truly matters, whether that is furthering your personal development, nurturing relationships, or pursuing professional goals. In the quiet moments of a well-spent day, you discover that every task completed, every distraction avoided, is a step toward a life of meaning and fulfillment. As you refine your approach to managing time, you begin to understand the interconnectedness of every choice you make. The small victories, a completed project, a moment of deep reflection, a decision to decline an unproductive meeting, accumulate into a powerful force that transforms your daily experience. Each of these choices reinforces your belief that you are not at the mercy of an unpredictable schedule. Rather, you are the conductor of your own symphony, orchestrating every note with clarity and intention. Your commitment to reclaiming your time becomes a personal revolution, a quiet defiance against the pervasive culture of distraction and superficial busyness. In this state, you learn to see beyond the immediate demands of the day and focus on the long-term benefits of disciplined action. You begin to value quality over quantity, purpose over mere activity. Every minute reclaimed is not just a moment regained, but a building block of a future that you consciously create. In the flow of this renewed life, each day emerges as a canvas on which you paint your destiny. The mastery of time is not achieved through grand gestures or sporadic bursts of motivation, but through the steady, persistent effort of aligning your daily actions with your deepest values. It is about embracing the reality that time is the most precious asset you possess, and that every moment is an opportunity to move closer to the life you aspire to lead. When you integrate these principles into your life, the result is nothing short of transformational. You become a person of action, someone who recognizes that the future is not something to wait for, but something to be created through each deliberate decision. In this paradigm, every scheduled hour, every intentional pause, every strategic choice becomes a testament to your commitment to self-mastery and purposeful living. The journey to reclaiming your time and creating your future is ongoing, a continuous process of learning, adjusting, and growing. With each passing day, you reinforce the habits that have been carefully cultivated over time, and you begin to see that your potential is not limited by the hours in the day, but by the choices you make with those hours. By harnessing the power of deliberate planning, focused execution, and reflective adjustment, you build a life that is not merely lived, but intentionally designed, a life where every moment is a stepping stone to greatness. Ultimately, reclaiming your time is a profound act of self-liberation. It is the acknowledgement that you are the author of your own destiny, capable of transforming even the most ordinary day into a milestone of achievement. The discipline to manage your time, when combined with a clear vision and unwavering commitment, creates a future that is not dictated by external circumstances, but by your own deliberate choices. Every minute you invest in this pursuit reaffirms your power, your potential, and your promise to create a legacy of purposeful success. Time is not merely a measure of minutes and hours. It is the very currency of your future. Every conscious choice to manage your time with purpose reverberates through every facet of your life, fortifying your dreams and carving a path toward lasting fulfillment. When you commit to reclaiming your schedule, you send a clear message to yourself and the world. You are the master of your destiny. In these final moments, allow the wisdom of disciplined self-management to settle deep within your spirit. Acknowledge that every moment saved is an opportunity reclaimed, a chance to pursue passions, nurture relationships, and build the future you desire. Reflect on the power of consistent action, the deliberate decisions to decline distractions, to say no to fleeting temptations, and to embrace the routines that empower you. Remember that the journey is ongoing, a daily commitment to intentional living. The principles you have absorbed remind you that your potential is limited not by the hours in a day, but by the choices you make with them. With every scheduled moment of focus, every pause taken to assess your progress, and every boundary you enforce to protect your time, you lay down a brick in the foundation of a life that reflects your highest values. There is profound strength in knowing that the future you dream of is built on the deliberate, disciplined use of your time. Let this truth inspire you to persist, even when the road seems long or the challenge is overwhelming. Your commitment to self-mastery transforms ordinary days into extraordinary opportunities for growth and achievement. Embrace this moment as a reminder that every second counts. Hold fast to the clarity that comes from knowing your time is sacred. As you step forward, let the power of intentional living guide you, transforming each minute into a stepping stone toward a future of purpose, resilience, and success. Your destiny is forged by the decisions you make now. So choose wisely, act deliberately, and create the life you are meant to live.